We're coming at you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the Bulls looking for a positive start here on their road trip. And, of course, Gabe Vincent. It's a big day for him playing with his new Bulls teammates for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. Yeah, he thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And Giddy with a little giddy up on that pass.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Christie can't make it. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Pass to Edey. And here is Giddy. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on time.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Reeves after New York gets the 3. Here's Edey. Offline with his 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson. After Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scores, lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Giddy.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. And here's Collins from outside. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Down low, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
We have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Pass to Christie. .152 left here in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. Out to Brunson. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his second basket of the night.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The score now all even.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, He's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
To the left wing. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. It's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Christie, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And here's Reeves outside, and his third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3. To the inside, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Edey gets the bucket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
For a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Such a wide open look. He's got 12. And eventually every player GA has to grapple with 8, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
It is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Substitution. Number 5.
And here's Jones. To the wing right side. Sabonis' shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Christie. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Brunson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Stripped it away. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Christie. Bridges left side. Brunson outside. The dunk by Achua.
These bigs can really put some force on the rim. Achua falls directly in that category.
New York shooting their first free throw of the contest. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan needs perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. Highs were too high and my lows were too low. So you have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And it's in there. Gafford's got 5 points in the quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Taking it up strong. Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
And the Knicks making a change here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range. Christie's got 17 now.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
The kick out to Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A tight game here in New York. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Gafford. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Back to Towns. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Shot's good by Gafford.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Brunson, left side. To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Sabonis. Chalk up 2 there. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Beasley in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A great three-point gunner. Beasley even better from the corner.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Gafford. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New York ahead. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. Reeves with it. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the middle. And Anunoby slams it in.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Pass to Edey. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Off and running. right off the bat here to start the second half.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Bulls trailed by 3. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Bridges. Right wing. Here's Edey. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Now Anunoby gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
They set the pick. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
New York leading by 4. Here's Bridges. Misses from short range.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Over to the wing. Pass to Collins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
For the lead, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Kolek. Back to McBride. And the Knicks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Chicago, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Here's Kolek. Down low. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside, Jones. Back to Gafford. And Jones now atop the key. Back to Gafford. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New York ball.
Knicks trailed by 3. Tries it from 19. That's short off the rim. And here are the Bulls now. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Drills it from outside. Finney-Smith's got 5. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kolek. Nothing on the board. Outside Robinson. Pass to Kolek. Back to Robinson. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. Bridges outside. Towns for 3.
The length of Gafford, a difference maker defensively here.
Now, here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside, White. Sabonis inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Chicago?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now, here's Anunoby.
Yeah, OG not an elite playmaker, but let's face it, if it's open, you got to move it. That time, getting the assist.
Bulls leading by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now, Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. Edey can't hit.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's Reeves. Plays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Christie to tie it up. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Edey. Giddey with it. And he gets the bucket.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Here's Christie. New York moving it around. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Christie. Back to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And here is Giddey. Here's Edey. That 3 off the mark. To the inside. Towns. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Christie. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Out to Brunson. Lock at 6. From outside the arc. Oh, Brunson good from range.
You've got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Here's Giddey. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys. Get on my back. We'll ride.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Reeves drives in. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you get used to seeing that from Josh Giddey. The way he sees the court is just remarkable.
Pass to Christie. So it's New York picking up the win. It was